Hey B&B fans! Welcome back to the channel where we break down the latest and juiciest spoilers from the bold and the beautiful. If you're ready for drama, betrayal, and shocking twists, you're in the right place. Today we're diving into a rumor that's setting the soap world on fire. Is Dr. Taylor Hayes neglecting her son Thomas while cozying up to Deacon Sharpe? Stick around because we're going to unpack everything, from Thomas's struggles to Taylor's complicated love life, to how this could shake up Ridge, Brooke, Hope, and even Sheila. Trust me, this is one spoiler discussion you don't want to miss. But here's the big question. Could Taylor's desire for romance cause her to completely ignore Thomas when he needs her the most? Let's break it down. First, let's talk about Dr. Taylor Hayes. She's always been portrayed as the moral compass, the devoted psychiatrist, and above all, a fiercely protective mother to her children Thomas and Steffi. For decades, Taylor has battled Brooke Logan for Ridge's heart, often putting her family at the center of her decisions. But lately fans have noticed something strange. Taylor seems distracted, and some even say she's slipping away from her role as Thomas's emotional anchor. Thomas Forrester has been through a roller coaster of drama, from his manipulative past to his current redemption arc. He's trying so hard to prove he's changed, especially for Hope and Douglas. But here's the kicker. When Thomas struggles, where is Taylor? Shouldn't she be the one guiding him, encouraging him, and making sure he doesn't fall back into old patterns? Instead, we're hearing whispers that Taylor may be giving her attention to someone else, and that someone is none other than Deacon Sharpe. Now let's talk about Deacon. He's been trying to clean up his life too, and like Thomas, he has a reputation to fight against. Deacon is tied to Hope as her father, but he's also been tangled up with Sheila Carter, and that's enough to send alarm bells ringing across Los Angeles. So why would Taylor, a respected psychiatrist and a woman with so much to lose, even consider getting close to Deacon? Well, B&B has a history of pairing unlikely characters for maximum drama, and Taylor plus Deacon would definitely raise eyebrows. Think about it, both of them are outcasts in their own way. Both are searching for acceptance, for someone who understands what it's like to live with a checkered past. That shared struggle could spark attraction, and attraction could quickly lead to flirtation. But here's the issue. If Taylor is busy flirting with Deacon, what happens to Thomas? Fans fear that Thomas could spiral without his mother's guidance, especially since he's desperate to maintain his fragile redemption and win back Hope's trust. Thomas is in a vulnerable position right now. He's been working hard to convince Hope that he's not the manipulative man he once was. Every decision he makes is under a microscope. Hope, Ridge, Steffi, and even Brooke are all watching closely to see if Thomas will slip. If Taylor turns her back, even slightly, to focus on Deacon, Thomas could feel abandoned. Imagine the resentment. Imagine Thomas watching his mother laugh and flirt while he's struggling emotionally, thinking, "Why doesn't she see me? Why doesn't she care?" This could be the trigger for a darker storyline. What if Thomas feels betrayed by Taylor and ends up falling back into obsession, manipulation, or even revenge? We've seen what Thomas can do when he feels pushed aside. Could Taylor's distraction with Deacon push him over the edge again? And here's the soap opera cherry on top. What if Taylor's romance with Deacon directly affects Thomas's relationship with Hope? After all, Hope is Deacon's daughter. Taylor dates Deacon, that makes things complicated. Hope could see it as another reason to distance herself from Thomas. Of course, we can't forget about Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan. Ridge has always been caught in the middle of Brooke and Taylor's endless rivalry. If Ridge finds out Taylor is spending time with Deacon, how will he react? Remember, Ridge despises Deacon. He doesn't trust him, he doesn't want him around Hope, and he certainly wouldn't approve of Taylor showing any interest in him. Ridge could lash out, accusing Taylor of poor judgment. Brooke, meanwhile, would love the chance to throw this in Taylor's face. Brooke could say, "See, Ridge? Taylor isn't the perfect mother or moral woman she pretends to be. She's just as reckless as anyone else." That kind of drama could reignite the Brooke versus Taylor rivalry, and this time Ridge might not be so quick to defend Taylor. And let's not forget the wild card, Sheila Carter. Deacon has been tangled up with Sheila for months, secretly seeing her and even helping her avoid prison. If Taylor gets too close to Deacon, she could unknowingly put herself and her family in Sheila's crosshairs. Imagine Sheila's jealousy if she thinks Taylor is stealing Deacon's attention. Sheila could target Taylor, Thomas, or even Steffi. This could spiral into a dangerous storyline, where Taylor's innocent flirtation ends up threatening her entire family's safety. Fans online are divided. Some say they'd love to see Taylor and Deacon as a couple. It would shake things up and finally give Taylor a storyline outside of chasing Ridge. Others say it's a disaster waiting to happen, that Taylor should focus on her children, especially Thomas, instead of diving into another messy romance. One popular fan theory is that Thomas will eventually explode at his mother, telling her she abandoned him in his time of need. Another theory suggests that Ridge will swoop in furious at Taylor, and this could push him even closer back to Brooke. Either way, the drama potential is huge. So will Taylor really neglect Thomas to flirt with Deacon? Or is this just another soap rumor designed to stir up speculation? One thing's for sure. If B&B writers go in this direction, it could be one of the most explosive twists in years. Taylor risks losing her son's trust, Ridge's respect, and her reputation, all for a man tied to Sheila Carter. But then again, this is The Bold and the Beautiful, and anything can happen. That's it for today's spoiler breakdown. What do you think, B&B fans? Should Taylor explore something with Deacon, or should she keep her focus on Thomas and her family? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your theories. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more Bold and the Beautiful updates, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a spoiler. Until next time, keep watching the drama unfold in Los Angeles.